So from your perspective, as responsible for access control, one of which of the products we are seeing here, what do you want to convey to customers that are passing by on the booth and are interested in these kind of products?
Well, I think what we have, for example, with the V60 here, is an eye catcher. In some sense, just putting it here, and this is the good thing about the security gates products, is that they're often the eye catchers in the lobby. They are like a business card for the building. Yeah. This is where the customers also position their buildings, to their tenants and to their employees, and welcoming them into the building. So as you can see here, this is a fantastic example of what we're trying to do here. So this is, the message is in the product. Yeah. So that's the best way to do it.
What is special about the Argus V60?
What we have here is a new iteration of our Argus speed gates, which is very successful in the markets. And speed gates, right, or what we call sensor barriers, has the role to control access in a physical way. So in a compact package, right, as a standalone solution at the lobby. So this is what we have here, and with the V60 we are able to offer the same performance with a very, very tiny footprint, as you can see here.
So you're sparing space, so to speak, as well.
Exactly. Yeah. This is where the V60 comes in and has a very unique value proposition. Okay, where if the customers have space constraints, or in situation, for example, at the upper floors of a building, coming out of the elevator, the lift, and if I'm coming out from the lift and this is the passageway, right, I can't have a big gates, a normal sensor barrier blocking the pathway. This would be the perfect product.
What areas of use does it entail in general? Is it commercial buildings?
No.
Is it used? No?
As long as the customer has a need for access control, dividing spaces, similar to our door, so there are many ways to solve the problem of allowing access to different people to different areas. All right, you can have a normal access control with the door, but this guy here has a benefit that it can be installed anywhere on its own. Right, you don't need, as a retrofit even. So we have customers who yesterday asked me, can I put it within even a big office floor space, just to separate between departments, So I built there's a table here, a counter here, and then just to show them the people who have to come in here has to have a different access rights. It can be because of sensitive information, finance and things. So to finance departments or data privacy or data security apply in hospitals, in banks, in our company, yes. So it's vertical neutral.
Okay. I assume it can be remotely controlled and access rights can be granted through a digital system. So what are the advantages for, let's say, the building operator in that spectrum to the architect? What are the advantages for the different kinds of people who are involved in building or processing a building from scratch?
Having the speed gates at its own is one complete package. So the good thing is that a lot of specification about what the access control should do, how high the door should be, what colors and all that, is all in that package that comes straight from the factory. And so we are already, with this complete door or complete gate, we are already incorporating all these requirements. Having different access, that is part of the system that we usually work with either a third party or with our own dormakaba exhaust system. So we apply that on the site for individual projects. And additionally, I think we might have to mention, within this, integrated in there, we have a new connector one. It is able to connect via the customer's network system to a remote control panel, what we call an RC touch, or a third-party building management system.
Okay. If I look at them, they are design-wise also very, very attractive.
Yes.
I see the colors on the glass barrier. I assume they are very attractive for architects as well.
Definitely.
You can change the panels probably.
Definitely. If I may demonstrate that again to you, I think when you can see that in this variation as an additional option, of course. This light changes according to the access situation. So this is a release, an approved. This is when the unit gets an approval to open. And if I happen to go in the wrong direction, you notice it turns red. So not only does it offer lights, it offers a signal via the lights integrated. So this is where it's really attractive for architects. And Of course, if the budget allows, the customer could choose to do etching on the glass, and the light would be even more attractive with a customer logo, for example. It would really pop. But that, of course, entails all the supply chain and coordination between us and the customers.
You know, question to look into the future. Will these kind of systems be the, state-of-the-art technology in the
Very
future?
much so. So this is where I need to really emphasize that the size is one thing, but to deliver the same technical performance of tailgating is a totally different topic, which I have not addressed until now. These little cutouts here, these little black shapes, is very unique. They contain the technology that we have for tailgating, sensing tailgating. So what we have done is that using artificial intelligence, AI, so machine learning, we have trained the sensors to identify different situations, whether it is one person, which is okay, or two persons, which is not okay, or one person with a luggage, which is again okay. So we have to teach the sensor system the different situations, and considering that we have only a very compact sensor system, this is a challenge. But this is the same sensor technology we have for our airport products, which we have now integrated in a shorter package. So this is, in terms of technology, going in the direction of AI as we are moving as a human race, slowly engaging the topic of AI. And I think on this path we have more in the pocket, in store for our customers.
So that's also what the future entails then.
Exactly. And if I may add, sorry to interrupt you,
no,
but
you're fine.
In the area of security gates business, it's one of our competencies, sensing technology. In the AAS business, the automation business, sensor technology is also a core competency. So this is something definitely that we are looking at and we are developing.
Ping, thank you very much for your time this morning. That was really comprehensive. Thank you very much for your explanations, and have a good day here at BAU 23.
You too.